From beautiful beaches to stunning mountain views, to modern architecture to shining skyscrapers, Sydney has it all. Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel TFC means Travel, Fashion and Culture. Friends, in this episode I'll take you on absolutely unbeatable views of Sydney's most famous iconics, the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. The best way to enjoy the beautiful sights in Sydney is just hop on a ferry. Yes friends, there are so many cruise services available here in Sydney and Captain Cook is one of them. Captain Cook Cruise is an Australian cruise operator. Captain Cook Cruises Australia is proud to be part of the Sea-Link travel group connecting the nation's icons and best tour experiences to the world. Captain Cook Cruises began in Sydney in 1970 and for nearly 5 decades has proven to be the market leader and premier Sydney Harbour cruise line. Their fleet of restaurants, sightseeing, ferry and sailing vessels offer an exciting range of public cruises and private charters for 2 to 2,000 guests. Captain Cook also offers flexible hop-on, hop-off sightseeing ferries. Today, the ferry is a mainstay of the Sydney public transport landscape and one of the best ways to explore the harbour as I said before. The city is stunning at all its angles, but the ferry is an easy alternative to rampacked tours and accordingly hiked prices. I hopped aboard a ferry from Darling Harbour to explore Sydney's most popular harbour-side attractions with ease. Ferries depart regularly throughout the day from here. Here comes the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the largest steel arch bridge in the world. The Sydney Harbour Bridge is an iconic landmark spanning one of the finest natural harbours known to mankind. Opened in 1932 and it was added to the Australian National Heritage List on 19th March 2007, and the bridge took 8 years to build. The view of the bridge, the harbour and nearby Sydney Opera House is widely regarded as an iconic image of Sydney and Australia itself. The bridge is nicknamed the Coathanger because of its arch-based design. You can also walk and cycle across the bridge or climb to the top for stunning views.
And dining and tourism. Taronga Zoo is right in front of us, and Taronga is an Aboriginal word that means beautiful water views. Of course, Taronga, or beautiful water views. Taronga. After that, we go to Shark Island, a little picnic ground in the middle of the harbour. Shark Island. Nothing there much. Nothing there at all. Grass, trees, little sandy beach, public toilet, gazebo.
Now we are heading to a masterpiece of human creativity. The Sydney Opera House is one of the most distinctive and famous 20th century buildings and one of the most famous performing arts venues in the world. As one of the most popular visitor attractions in Australia, the site is visited by more than 8 million people annually, and approximately 350,000 visitors take a guided tour of the building each year. Its unique roof structure makes it one of the most photographed buildings in the world. Sydney Opera House, located on Port Jackson, has been home to many of the world's greatest artists and performances, and a meeting place for matters of local and international significance since opening in 1973. On 28 June 2007, the Sydney Opera House became a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it took 14 years to complete the building, what we see today, the one and only Sydney Opera House. Now I just hopped off the ferry at Port Jackson, a Sydney harbour, and I'm moving towards the Opera House. There is a pedestrian walkway on the western side of the Harbour Bridge that offers some of the best views of Sydney Harbour and Opera House. There are plenty of hip cafes, restaurants and boutique shops on both sides of the walkway.
Papa.
Now, finally, I have reached this magnificent and unique building, the Sydney Opera House. Wow, what a spectacular view is this. As you can see, Opera House is this side and Harbour Bridge is just opposite of it. Whenever I come to Sydney, I never miss a chance to visit these beautiful structures and harbour sites.
You got a massive wait, 1 hour and 20 minutes before we get a connecting vessel up to there.
Well, that's all for the moment, but there's a lot to talk about in my next video with some new story. Friends, I hope you like the video. If you want, you can watch my other videos as well on my YouTube channel TFC. Please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon. Stay safe and stay tuned.